When we think of Norse mythology, our minds often conjure images of mighty gods wielding hammers and spears. Thor, Odin, Loki, these are the names that echo through time. But behind the thunderous tales of these male deities, there stood a pantheon of goddesses whose power and influence shaped the very fabric of Norse belief. These lesser-known figures held sway over fate, death, and the rhythms of daily life. Their stories woven into the tapestry of Norse culture as intricately as the threads of destiny itself. Most are familiar with Freya, the radiant goddess of love and beauty. But beyond her golden halls lie the realms of other goddesses, each commanding respect and reverence in their own right. These divine women were not mere footnotes in the sagas of their male counterparts. They were forces of nature, arbiters of cosmic balance, and guardians of life's most sacred moments. Let us pause and consider Skuld, one of the enigmatic Norns. Picture a battlefield, the clash of steel and the cries of warriors fading into silence. Now, see this scene transform swords, becoming threads, shields melting into the fabric of time. For Skuld was no mere spectator to the carnage of war. With steady hands and unflinching gaze, she wove the destinies of all who fought, her loom a conduit for fate itself. In her presence, the mightiest warriors were but strands in a tapestry beyond their comprehension, their victories and defeats predetermined by her cosmic weaving. Now, let the mists part to reveal the somber domain of Hel, ruler of the underworld. Imagine a realm of perpetual twilight, where the whispers of the dead mingle with the rustle of decaying leaves. Hel stood as the impartial judge of souls, her visage a stark reminder of mortality's inevitability. Yet she was not a figure of malevolence, but rather a necessary counterpoint to the vibrancy of life. In her cold embrace, kings and paupers alike found their final rest, for death recognized no earthly station. From the depths of Hel's realm, we emerge into sunlit fields of gold, the domain of Sif, too often relegated to the role of Thor's wife. Sif's true significance lay in her connection to the earth's bounty. Envision vast plains of wheat swaying in the summer breeze, each stalk a testament to her nurturing presence. Sif embodied the cycle of growth and harvest, her golden hair a metaphor for the crops that sustained life. In her honor, farmers tilled the soil and offered prayers for bountiful yields. Recognizing that their survival depended on her benevolence, we turn our gaze to the sea, we encounter Ran, goddess of the storm-tossed waves. Picture a tempest-racked ocean, where ships struggle against the fury of wind and water. Ran was no gentle mother of the deep. She was a fierce huntress, her great net ready to ensnare the souls of the drowned. Sailors feared and respected her in equal measure, knowing that their fate lay in her hands once they ventured onto her domain. The offerings cast into the sea before a voyage were not mere superstition, but acknowledgement of Ran's awesome power. In contrast to Ran's turbulent realm, we find solace in the presence of Ire, goddess of healing and mercy. Imagine a quiet glade, where the air is thick with the scent of medicinal herbs. Here are attended to the wounded and sick, her gentle touch a balm in a world often defined by brutality. She represented hope in the face of suffering. Her knowledge of healing arts a precious gift in an age where injury and illness could spell doom. Those who called upon Ir sought not just physical mending, but spiritual comfort in times of great need. These goddesses, each powerful in her own right, reveal a fuller picture of Norse belief, one that extends far beyond the realms of warriors and warlords. They remind us that the Norse worldview encompassed the entirety of human experience, from the grand sweep of cosmic fate to the intimate moments of birth, death, and healing. The tales of these divine women speak to the complexity of Norse mythology, challenging our preconceptions and inviting us to look deeper. In Skuld, we see the inexorable march of destiny. Hel teaches us to face our mortality with dignity. Sif reminds us of our connection to the earth and its cycles. Ran embodies the unpredictable nature of life's journey. Ire offers hope that even in our darkest moments, compassion and healing are possible. As we reflect on these often overlooked goddesses, we gain a richer understanding of the Norse worldview. Their stories remind us that power comes in many forms, not just in the swing of a hammer or the clash of arms, but in the weaving of fate, the nurturing of life, and the offering of mercy. These goddesses stood as pillars of Norse cosmology, their influence touching every aspect of existence from the cosmic to the mundane. In exploring these lesser-known deities, we uncover a tapestry of belief as rich and varied as the northern landscapes that gave birth to these myths. We see a culture that recognized the importance of balance between life and death, chaos and order, destruction and creation. The goddesses we've encountered today were not mere accessories to male gods, but vital forces that shaped the Norse understanding of the universe and humanity's place within it. As we conclude our journey through the realms of these formidable goddesses, we're left with a sense of wonder at the depth and complexity of Norse mythology. Their stories challenge us to look beyond the surface, to recognize the divine feminine in all its forms, from the battlefield to the harvest field. 8. From the stormy seas to the healer's touch. To our fellow seekers of ancient wisdom, we ask, which of these goddesses resonated most deeply with you? Was it Skuld's mastery over fate, Hel's solemn duty, Sif's life-giving abundance, Rand's wild unpredictability, or Air's compassionate healing? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know which aspect of Norse mythology you'd like us to explore next. If you've enjoyed this journey into the lesser-known realms of Norse mythology, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll ensure you never miss our upcoming explorations of ancient lore and forgotten deities. Together, we'll continue to uncover the hidden depths of mythological traditions from around the world, bringing to light the stories that have shaped human culture for millennia. Until next time, may the wisdom of the goddesses guide your path, and may you find inspiration in the tales of these powerful, often overlooked, divine women of Norse mythology.